Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. So I'm going to be changing it up a little bit. Let's see how this works. So from now on, I'm going to be, okay, let me say this. This will be a test to see how I like streaming the campaigns and then breaking the streams up into smaller bite-sized pieces for uploads onto YouTube. If this goes well, if I like it, if I enjoy doing it, then awesome. Simply because YouTube makes it easier than Twitch. Over on Twitch, it was very annoying trying to download streams and actually then work with the streams like that. With YouTube, it's actually seamless, painless, and it's like, okay, cool, awesome. Aether, how you doing? Very, very good, sir. Very good. You actually joining in on me streaming the France campaign right now. I would like to also then inform the gallery that the 1.5 update is coming very, very soon. They are saying by the end of February. So there is a potential that the update will kind of break the game. Not sure yet. We will see. But if that ends up happening, unfortunately, we will discontinue the French and Chinese campaigns. So that's why I'm kind of wanting to try out the whole streaming thing so that I can put out or collect more content for uploads so I can kind of extend the shelf life a little bit. Hope this doesn't end as the Spanish one. Are you talking about the Spanish stream? No. We're gonna stick to the program here, since this is a proper stream and whatnot. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. So we are looking at continuing our war against the Chinese. Our invasion into southern China is progressing, and then we have a couple convoy actions that we can do. We're moving our fleet here, which is the Masséna and the Charlemagne, into the mouth of the Egypt Delta, the Alexandria Delta, the Nile Delta. That word, Nile. The Nile Delta region to block off the Suez Canal, forcing the Chinese vessels to head around Africa rather than just going straight into the Red Sea. So let's go ahead. Let's get this underway. So we got a heavy cruiser and light cruiser versus a battleship, light cruiser, torpedo boat. Pretty sure we can take this on. We will give it a good try. Ether, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Ooh, the Admiral Hipper. Such a good ship. Mind you, played with this ship quite a bit back in World of Warships. It was excellent. All right. Let's pause real quick to marvel our newer heavy cruisers, because we haven't gotten to use these much yet. But very nice. What is that? A 2, 4, 6, 8 gun broadside on both, with plenty of secondaries to rip the enemy in half. Haha, War Thunder. Oh yeah, War Thunder will get you. War Thunder will get you. And then, of course, our light cruisers here are also armed with 6-inch guns. Not as many guns, only 4 per broadside, but plenty enough for our needs. So, let's go ahead and get this started. So we are looking at enemy contact to the north. But yeah, War Thunder. Oh man, dude. Honestly speaking, brother, if you're wanting somebody to play with and you want to play, let me know. painful but enjoyable at the same time. It's a weird love we have for that game. All right, is this the enemy battleship? Yes, it is. Let's sink her. Now, unfortunately, our heavy cruiser is the one with the torpedoes, not our light cruiser. So the light cruiser has to stay back. The heavy cruiser can make the torpedo runs. So let's cut both sides like so. The light cruiser we will send after the convoy. The heavy cruiser will do the dogfighting. Well, dude, just let me know if you're interested in having somebody to play with. Just let me know. If I am available, I am available. All right, let's kill this torpedo boat real quick. Just put him on the bottom. Oh, oh Lord, oh Lord. He has very long-range torpedoes. Oh, Lordy Lord. I'm glad I realized his torpedo range because we would have sailed straight into those. The Chinese have scary torpedoes. All right, let's get back. What do you play the most? What do you play the most of it? I play a lot. Well, okay, so right now I'm playing a lot of earlier stuff because my brother, I think we just hit tier 3 for most of his stuff. Because he started playing, because of a coworker of his. The coworker of his is basically maxed out on like 2 nations, so my brother's catching up, and then me, I stopped playing quite a bit, but played. Still play a decent amount. I kind of just stick to the planes I like. My Romanian BF-109 is my favorite. Alright. So Bruix is doing a very good job of being absolutely annoying to the enemy. Let's start focusing fire on the Jimushi? Giamushi? Giamushi? Is that how we say that? I don't know. Hey, babe, weigh in. you kind of speak Chinese, right? Alright, so transports are steaming as fast as I can, but they ain't steaming fast enough, so stick to naval and ground. Oh, tank-wise, I haven't advanced far enough. I think the highest I have is the Tiger E. I took a huge hiatus away from the game back a few years ago, and so I just recently started playing it again. But I'm definitely down for ground. Naval, I never really got into personally. It was fun when it first came out, like just messing around with the PT boats, but it was like, anything more than that, I'm good. We do need to try to close the distance a little bit to be able to hit the good shots, but I'm also not wanting to play that game as of right now. I like correcting your pronunciation, but that seal's name is me baffled too. What's up, Jabberwock? How you doing, man? Ooh, okay, so we're starting to land those hits. What's the 4 armor. Okay, so this actually has a pretty good armor scheme against 6-inch guns. So we do need to kind of bring the distance in a little bit to be able to get those good shots. But if we can maintain the distance, we'll be good. Oh, this light cruiser. It's not very fast for a light cruiser, unfortunately. Definitely need to get some speed on these boys. All right, let's see if we can bring the Bruix in just a little bit. And Nagato, Bismarck, and those ships. Oh man. Okay, so real shit. When World of Warships added in the Tirpitz, I bought that ship so goddamn quick. It was unreal. I bought it so fast. I was like, yes. I am a full certified wereaboo. Is this the only transport that's part of this So, what? Wait. That's the only transport. It's the only one. I didn't realize it was the only transport. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. That's hilarious. That's very funny, actually. Slow boat. Yeah. What's up, Beebix? Oh my god, you glorious New Englander, you. How are you doing? It's been a while, my good sir. Alright, so let's work on sinking these guys now that I'm not worried about anything else. Oh, the number of secondaries on this thing is just lending itself to just killing torpedo boats. So for we have the Scharnhorst, Alaska's Hood, French BBs have come to. Nice, nice. Snowstorm, more like Snorstorm. Oh man, poor bastard. So I'm guessing it's you getting hit with that good up there right now. The pain of living on the coast. There we go. There we go, boys. Getting that good hits in. Let's go. Oh, these guys are only green. I didn't even... Oh. The deviation on that shot. Alright, let's bring the Fiat down this way. He'll come across. All we gotta do is prevent taking a big hit from... Mengadari? I'm gonna go with Mengadari. All we gotta do is keep taking a big hit from him and we're good. And Jabber, I have no idea what you're referring to with uranium there. But I'm just gonna take it as is. Poor Beebix. Ooh, getting good hits, good hits, good hits. Friat doing work. Let's go. Kill, kill, kill. Oh, the Mingidari is not liking me right now. Oh, get him, boys, get him. Sink it. Oh, very nice. Okay, well. The Bruix kind of looks shitty right now because it failed to sink any of these ships before the Friat rejoined it. But it is what it is. It was a strategic... strategic transport. Okay, yeah, okay. I now understand what you were talking about. I was like... it was carrying Lord Cornwallis's new wardrobe. Oh, boys, I will be right back. I am sorry about that, boys, but the your friendly neighborhood McGuido is very happy right now. His food finally got here. All right, let's finish up this battle real quick. Come on, kill it, boys. Unfortunately, with these undertrained crews, we really need to get close. All right. All right. She's done. All right, cool. That's the enemy task force sunk, and an easy win for us. Very nice, very nice. Another enemy battleship goes to the bottom. All right. Ooh, Jabberwock. Oh, you're having fun up there, bud. You're having a lot of fun up there. And yes, very, very much by boat. Definitely need to do a few more of those because I'm pretty sure the Chinese have a ridiculous fleet still. Yeah, they still have 92 ships. They still have a very big fleet. Like, we got a bigger fleet, but they still got a big fleet. It's still a problem. Alright, so we do have this other convoy. 5 light cruisers versus 2 battleships, a heavy cruiser, and 15 transports. Wow! Alright, let's go. Either, you're 100% correct. Oh, yes. Jabber. French ships are definitely an aesthetic. However, the Germans know how to make really good-looking ships. Alright. So we're going to cycle out. What we got here? Let's disconnect this bad boy, disconnect this bad boy. Put this bad boy with these bad boys. Alright, cool. So southwest. We're going to have a scout cruiser squadron. So we'll send these guys out in front. These guys are rolling in at 21.5. These guys are rolling in at 24. So actuality, 21. 23. So these guys are going to be a little bit quicker. They're going to be able to get those transports just that little bit faster. All right, enemy contact. The Grashbe was probably one of the best looking ships. Like, you love it or you don't. Yes. Wait, are we talking about French ships or German ships here? Because if we're talking about French ships, then most certainly they are known for stinky cheeses. Ooh! Ooh! Alright. You guys deploy smoke. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. That was a big hit. Okay. No, don't turn that way. Keep progressing. Come on. Get out of there. Alright, these two made it by. Oh, French aesthetic? Okay, yeah. I absolutely love the French aesthetic. Absolutely love it. I think it's probably, like, these earlier ironclad style designs were definitely a good, Oh! Flash fire on... Oh, nice. We hit a magazine. Very nice. Alright, cool. Big ship go boom. That's what you get for hitting my light cruiser. Very nice, very nice. Okay. So... Okay, there's the enemy transports. We'll just have the scouts rush ahead, hit the convoy. These guys will continue sparring with the enemy. Is that the Fuquan? Fuquan. Why does that... I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had a really mean thing come to my head for a second there. Wow. It's like, wait a minute. Like, damn, what did Quan do to anybody? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, our 4-inch Gatling guns are just having a field day over here. So we'll just let them sail on by, sail on by. All right. We'll have the light cruisers just keep doing their thing. Focus fire on the heavy cruiser. Now we created a little more distance between us and the battleship. French cruisers were really pretty, maybe one of the prettiest looking ones. Like, honestly, you look at this thing, like, minus the big gaping hole in the side. That is a pretty ship. Like, that's a very pretty ship. Here, we'll turn it to the pretty side. That is a very pretty hull. Like, that is aesthetically pleasing to the eyes. The Fuquan is almost dead, funny enough. I was barely paying attention to it, and it's actually almost dead. If we can just get that flood... One more flooding hit. Alright, well, that's an enemy. 2 dead battleships. This convoy is not having a good day. The Imperial Japanese, or the Imperial Chinese court is now in an uproar over not just loss of 2 battleships, but the loss of the Emperor's wardrobe. We'll just let these guys finish that off, and then we just let these guys handle the convoy. Let's come down here and look at it from the enemy's perspective. Yeah, this sucks. I don't like it. No, I don't like it. It's not a good time. Well, I guess he is bouncing shots. How much armor does this thing have? 4.5, 3. That's actually not too bad. It's not too bad, actually. It's a pretty good belt. Could be better. Honestly speaking, I'd sacrifice a bunch of that deck armor to put more belt armor on. That would be my play. Is just 1 inch of deck armor. That's all you need, especially with the ranges we're talking about in this era. We're not to the 24 and 25 kilometer ranges. Oh yes. The profile of German hulls are mwah, chef's kiss. Just amazing. Just absolutely glorious. Oh hey, look. A lot of the convoy's dead. There's just a trail of surrendered boats. And the trail grows. Oh, that's funny. Just a bunch of ships like, hey, we surrender. We surrender. I do apologize if I go quiet for a second. I am eating. My food was supposed to be here a lot sooner than it got here, but it's okay. It's delicious. For anybody curious, Domino's thin pizza, Alfredo, chicken, mushroom, onion, light cheese. Well, actually, this was a little bit on the normal side of light cheese, but whatever. Still delicious. Guys, can we please sink that cruiser? That'd be great. Transports are slowly dying. Crews are slowly, like, very slowly dying. These untrained crews, that's the problem, is our crews are not up to snuff yet. Because they're all brand new. And this ship does have torpedoes, so we can't get point-blank range with it, unfortunately. We can get closer, though. Just figured some of these 6-inch shells would have caused at least a severe flood. I'm surprised the Chinese don't have armed merchants yet. Stop eating while I'm eating. Oh, mushrooms are phenomenal. I'm also trying to pay attention to this freaking mobile game. And things are happening too quickly. Bah. Foutois. Alright, there we go. That should be the last flood we need on that. Okay, there. Cool. Finally. Alright. And one last transport? Yeah, one last transport. look at the trail. That's a vibe. That's a vibe right there. But yeah, mushrooms are absolutely freaking phenomenal. One of the best types of food out there. Like honestly, one of my main meal preps is I literally just I slice up mushrooms, fry them up in a pan with some olive oil, salt, and then I eat that with my rice mix that I make as my meal prep. Delicious. The Chinese are big mad. The Emperor's wardrobe just sank right here. Right here. It was so close. So close to Shanghai. Would have gone on to Nanking. But it sank right here. Right here. They should have stopped down in one of these ports, you know. Shipping would have taken a little longer. I get it, man. I get it. But would have been safer. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's double check everything, make sure we're good across the board, and then we'll cycle the turn. Refitting one of the St. Louis still, okay. Alright. Still got a lot going on in the dockyards, but we're doing good, we're doing good. Yeah. Well, isn't that kind of what the Qing dynasty was kind of like anyways? All right. Fleet's still recovering in Shanghai and wait. Where's the rest of the fleet? Did I send them up here? They here. Where's the rest of my bloody fleet? Oh, they're here in Saigon. I hovered over Saigon. I didn't see them. Okay, yeah, we're still recovering fuel, but we're at least in a better place than we were. We'll wait one more turn, and then we'll start attacking up here. Some cruiser actions. Let's go ahead and hit these up. Southwest, eh? Alright, let's go find them. Dun 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 dun. Oh, this is one of our older heavy cruisers. It would really suck having to be in these turrets. Like, it's actually kind of funny, these secondaries, because they don't follow any logic. Because you would absolutely despise being in these while the ship is underway. Get him, boys. You can do it. Oh! Oh! Okay. That's my fault taking that torpedo. I should not have taken that torpedo. But, oh my lord, the 6-inch guns just kind of boom, delitos. Nice. Nice. We just absolutely obliterated that. But we're also probably going to die from this. we need to slow down. Okay, there we go. Should not have taken that torp, but I wasn't expecting just yeetus deletus. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, those were really good hits. Really solid hits. Okay, let's get back underway as much as we can. I don't think we're catching that transport. I don't think we're catching the transport now. Hey, the escort did its job. Alright. There's no way in the world we're going to catch that transport now. So we're just going to break, get distance so we can end the battle. We only got 4 compartments flooded. We're not that bad off. We could be much worse. 5 compartments would be much worse. We still get the victory for sinking the enemy ship, and ours took a hit, but whatever. Either, don't even get me started on roll Northumbria, roll. No. the UK has no freaking idea how to build freaking cargo liners at all. It is so atrocious watching some of the BS that has caused some of the worst fucking accidents in the world. All right, let's get some of these ships moving, because we definitely need to do something. All right, yeah, we'll get that going. Because I just want to get that, and then come up here, kill this light cruiser real quick. All right. Now let's see if this guy decides to play or if he's going to run. Because he could very much just decide to run. There he is. Oh my god. They have 2-kilometer range torpedoes on these. Okay. No wonder why I took that torpedo last time. Aha! I learned from my mistakes last time. I shall not repeat them. I just love how the secondaries are the only thing doing hits right now, and they're just absolutely slamming this poor cruiser. Oh, Ether, yeah, I've answered this on a couple videos already. Yes, I will be using the quad guns on French ships because it's mandatory. If you do not use quad battleship guns on French ships, that is a problem. I'm actually considering building a class of heavy cruisers that have quad barrel guns, and they be like 9-inch or 10-inch, just peak anti-cruiser performance. I do not care. I do not care. Terrible class destroyer. Ooh, we got allied with the Koreans? Oh, that's huge, actually. I didn't realize we got allied with the Koreans. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, absolutely, Ether. Like, you have to, like, pagoda masts on Japanese ships are absolutely required as well. Like, you have to, there are certain things, like, with American battleships, like, everything, you have to try to get 16-inch guns on those things. You have to. With French ships, they have to be quad-barreled. You know, with Japanese ships, you have to have pagodas. With Chinese ships, they need to be sinking. And Spanish ships as well. You know, they're required to sink. You know, there are some absolutes that must be maintained in Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. All right, so we got one heavy cruiser, 2 light cruisers versus 1 battleship, 1 light cruiser, then 1 heavy cruiser versus 1 light cruiser. Okay, we're doing pretty good in that regard. Let's go ahead and start the naval invasion of Pingu. We'll get that out of the way. We'll go ahead and fight these. This is also a very sexy ship right here, the Atlanta-class cruisers. Actually, funny enough, one of my favorite ships in World of Warships. The ultimate. You're a destroyer. You should not be in range of my guns. Oh, you're a battleship. You should not be here. You should not be here at all. So we got 1 6-inch. We got 1 6-inch and 1 4-inch cruiser. So let's split these 2 up. Because I want this little guy being just a speed demon. He's got the armor and the firepower to actually brawl with enemy ships. He does not. He's got speed. Let's fan out a little bit because we're not spotting them yet, and that's kind of weird. Usually we would have spotted them by now. Contact. All right. Oh no! It's a turret ship. In this day and age? That's a problem. China, we've already gone over this, bud. Turret ships at this day and age, they don't fly. We will have to kill your turret ship. The rules of nature dictate that we must. Well, okay, so I can kind of understand not liking the boxy American 5-inch turrets, but at the same time, when you... We can't all be sexy like the Pensacola or the Cleveland and whatnot. You know, like something's gotta give with some stuff. Like you can't just have sexiness just oozing out of every ship. I like the aesthetic, you know. I get it. Oh wow. This ship is not having a fun time. My light cruiser's not going to have a fun time either at that range, but I also just don't care. Sail fast, boys, sail fast. Alright, we're going to send this bad boy out. He's going to try to find the enemy transports while these guys finish duking it out with the with the enemy escorts. You know what? We're just going to sail the Haligari right down the middle here. He's just going to go in between them and just have a field day. Terrible position to put a ship. But hey, you know what? We're here for it. Well, also remember the Atlanta was a early modern light cruiser for the American Navy. So you see the Cleveland. The Cleveland was the direct predecessor to the Atlanta, and you see the improvement. Now, granted, those 5-inch guns on the Cleveland were the secondary battery. So, a little different, but you get where I'm coming from. Come on, boys, put her down. We got transports to go sink. Make her dive. Come on. Come on, old girl. It's okay. It's okay. Just close your eyes. There we go. All right. All right. Well, now we got to try to find these transports. It's going to kind of suck. I'll have to check that out, Ether. I don't know what the California looked like pre and post refits. What class was the California? So I have a general idea. Come on, where are these transports? Like, we're close enough to them that we're not in disengagement range, but far enough away we can't spot them yet. Where the hell could these transports be? This is ridiculous. Tennessee class. I'm not sure I'm familiar with that class. Was this one of the classes that like only had like 2 ships that were part of the class or something like that? There they are. We found you. We found your little Fraulein. Or should it be more like, oh, mademoiselle? I don't know. I'm just a weirdo like that. I don't know. Might be transport subs. Yeah. Those dastardly Germans trying to buy bread. Okay, so that would be why I don't know it, because I know the U.S. had a tendency to do um, either a series of 4 dreadnoughts or 2 dreadnoughts back when they were building the uh, blue water fleet. So there were a couple classes that were like weird intermediary classes that, like, for example, you had the Wyomings and the newer classes. Those were the standard dreadnoughts for the American Navy. But then, yeah, the New Mexicos, and then obviously the Tennessees and a few others like that. Like, didn't we go into World War II, minus the ones that sank at Pearl Harbor? Didn't we go into World War II with like 6 or 7 classes of dreadnought and battleship, technically speaking? Because I think the North Carolinas were around at that point. They might not have been. I don't know. Ooh, the Neely took a hit from one of those stupid transports. Oh, those are 4.5 inch guns. Those are actually kind of dangerous. Oh my lord. All right, cruisers. Support the Neely. Kill anything that shoots at the Neely. That means everything. Kill everything. The Neely is cute and adorable, and they shot at her. All right, I'm officially done eating, so now I can actually, commentate and not, be stuffing my face. I'm just gonna let the Neely sail off at this point in time. She's limping good, so we'll let her go. However, the Alligary is here, and the Alligary is not happy. Like, you touched Alligary's friend, now Alligary kills you. Okay, I should do this more often, where I just, like, follow the ships specifically. This is kind of cool, actually. Hey, Ma, get the camera! Oh! Normal procedure is that it would go, Captain XO, and then after that it would go to the, most senior, I believe most senior navigation officer. I think it's navigation. Gets the third slot. So you have the commanding officer, the executive officer, then I believe the lead navigator. He's the nice guy in charge. And then from there, I don't know if it continue. Like, I'm pretty sure other departments are part of the chain of command, but I'm not sure. Like, because I don't remember any. I'm pretty sure engineering's all enlisted. Comms is all officers, if I remember correctly. I don't remember. Or ensigns as well. Because remember, Navy, you have ensigns. So you have those really, 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 really poor fuckers. But no, in relation to subs, that's actually pretty funny because World of Warships put in subs way, like, what, a year ago now? And if War Thunder is just now getting around to it, that's hilarious. Alright, well, that's another enemy convoy destroyed. Let's go kill another one. But in reality, and this is kind of the thing that this game doesn't truly represent, is the bridge. So if we look at our ship here for a second. So the captain, in this regard, they simplified it for the purposes of the game. But the captain would also have, like, I can't scroll in far enough. But you would have the helmsman down here in the wheelhouse. The captain would actually be up on this upper conning position, where he would be directing fires. The XO would be down in that area, down in the wheelhouse, more than likely. I understand that. But yeah, there is kind of a separation between the captain and the XO during battle, because if a single shell hits an area, you don't want both of them dying at the same time. But then in modern ships, like, it's even more apparent, because you have the CIC, which is down in the bowels of the ship. But the problem with modern ships is that they're not designed to take hits. Like, this ship right here has armor. Probably has more armor than, like, an Alaberk class destroyer. Like, to be completely frank. You know, modern ships are not designed to take hits. That's why they have the defensive measures that they do. But no, I could imagine that in War Thunder it's even more terrifying, just from the perspective that you're, like, literally, like, playing a soft simulator at all times. Okay, you're closing the distance on purpose. I'm turning away from you now. Okay, main battery, I need you to actually land those hits. Come on. Okay, there we go, boys. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go. Those are the kind of hits we're looking for. It depends on the type of missile, so it purely depends on the type of warhead involved. Okay, wow, that went boom really quick. Wow. He took one solid penetration, and that just went up like a freaking Christmas tree. Ooh, purdy. Whee! 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 Oh my god, I love the flash fires. I love them so much. So good. But yeah, it really depends on the warhead in question. So if you're using a tandem warhead, yeah, you're gonna have a shit ton of penetration. If you're using a solid, a single charge warhead, not really. You're gonna have a lot of immediate surface damage. That's the kind of if you're using like an MLRS, for example, you're using a single stage warhead. Because you want something, or an airburst warhead. Those two things, because you want surface damage, not, you know, warhead going into ground and blowing up. So, just depends on the warhead you're using. Or you can get really, really, really fucky and be like Russia and say, fuck it, we're going to have a thermobaric warhead. And then at that point in time, everybody's looking at you like, is that a war crime? Nope. Should we make it a war crime? Nope. Why? Because they're not going to sign it anyways. The Russians aren't stupid. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. You have HE missiles and you have AP missiles. Like, for example, the TOW missile is a tandem warhead. Actually, I think there are some versions that are three different charges. But it all goes off so instantaneously you don't realize that it's detonating 3 different charges at once. Or basically at once. It's like milliseconds between each other. Like, for example, an RPG, RPG-7, it's a tandem warhead. Smacks, slight explosion, and then it has the primary charge, which is what creates the copper jet that then creates the penetration. Come on, dude. Northeast? Did they turn away from me? Probably. The Kinzhal, yes, it's a very, very capable missile. Like, incredibly so. I've seen 2 videos of strikes that they've committed with the Kinzhals, and they're terrifying because, so, something to understand about missile trajectories. So there are 2 trajectories that are incredibly hard to intercept. Pure horizontal, low level. So if you're able to be at a low enough altitude, and you're able to just nape of the earth. That's what it's called, nape of the earth. If you're able to do nape of the earth insertion of a missile, incredibly hard to interdict. The next one is vertical. If a missile is coming straight the fuck down vertically, it is nigh impossible to intercept. Yes, heat projectiles are technically tandem warheads, because there's a small first explosion and then there's the large secondary explosion. All right, we're just gonna end it. We clearly aren't gonna intercept them. It's only 3 transports. We still won. Actually, that'd be something I'd be interested in seeing if you guys would be interested in. Would be the what is it again? Broken Arrow. Broken Arrow has kind of caught my attention. I used to play a lot of war game back in the day, but I stopped playing after a while. So, but Broken Arrow definitely caught my eye a little bit. So if you guys are interested in seeing that, let me know. Well, the Beauvais's eating today. Let's go. Let's actually do that because that, yeah, we definitely have the space to do it, and that's a lot of money. Actually, should I? Alright, so we've got the Bavets and the Macenas, which are the same. Do we have barbettes? We do have barbettes. Alright, yeah, we're gonna do it. Broken arrow, just fix it. You're a punny little guy, aren't you? Punny little bastard, aren't you? I see your laughs. Go ahead and fit 4 of these bad boys. That gives us plenty of that. Drop that on there. Drop that. Right. So we're actually going to go ahead and we're going to design. Do we go with? So the Macenas are 12s. So we'll go 12s. And then we can go ahead and can we fit a barbette? I need to fit barbette. Let me fit barbette. Then we can put secondary. Let's go 5-inch gun. Then that 5-incher can do that. We can do another 5-incher here. Bretagne or Corbett? Hold on, give me a second. Let me go ahead and look those up real quick because I actually don't know French ship classes whatsoever. So if you okay, that's not true. I do know the Richelieu, and I know a couple of them, but I don't know them that well. So let's check these out. Alright, so we got the Corbett class. And we got speed of 21 knots, a displacement of 23 or 25,000 tons displacement. How big can we get with this? 28. Yeah, let's go to 20 or 26,000. So we'll go to 26,000. We'll go. How do you? Yeah, we'll get a little historical with it. Now that's a ship that would not, doesn't need a smokescreen. Have you seen the Celevantes? All right. All right. So speed of 21 knots. Actually, depending on the speed of these, 21.5. We're gonna go ahistorical. We'll go 22 knots just to make them a little faster. All right, 6 times twin 12-inch guns. So we need 6 12-inch guns. Or 6 twin 12-inch. So What was the... All right, so... Okay, so we can't technically build the ship because in order to get 6 turrets of 12-inch, we need a X and Y turret. We can only have an AB turret. But we can get the side-mounted 12-inch gun, maybe. So let's see if we can make it work. So a little on the ahistorical side, but hey, you know what? We'll roll with it. We'll roll with it. All right, and then looks like I had a bunch of casement guns and no turret secondaries. So no turret secondaries and a bunch of casement guns. Okay. Can we fit that in there? Yeah, we can. Alright, engine efficiency is going to kind of be crap, but if not on these hulls, maybe later ones can work out. Maybe. We'll save the Britannia, is that how you say it? We'll save that. We'll design this though. We'll do this. It's an interesting little layout. This reminds me, what was there was a British dreadnought that had this kind of layout, where it had the AB turret had a single rear turret and then 2 wing turrets. I forget what the British called that one. Okay, so she had a armament of a metric ton of 5.4-inch guns. So let's go ahead. 5-inch. Probably not going to get as many 5-inch guns as historically noted, but that's fine. And then a few 1.9-inch guns. So we'll turn those into 1.9s. Then it did have torpedo tubes. I don't really like putting torpedo tubes on my battleships, but for the sake of the ship, we will do it. All right. Let's give her all the goodies. We might be able to fit Krupp 2 on there, or Barbette 2. And she had 17.7, so we'll give her 18-inch torpedoes just for a nice round number. And then armor. Her belt was up to 9.8 inches, so we'll go 10. And then we'll go 6 on the fore and aft, as that was the range. So, you know, to think of it, you know, a range from 5.5 to 9.8, so that means the main belt was 9.8. The fore and aft belts were 5.5. A deck of 1.6 to 2.8, so let's go a 3-inch main deck, and we'll go a 2-inch fore and aft. And then the conning tower was 10.5, so we'll go 11 just for numbers. And then the turrets, let's go ahead and do superstructure of 2-inch. We'll do 1.5 on the inner deck. All right, and then the turrets, it doesn't give a number for the actual turret layout. So, but it does note a 9.8 inch. So, I don't feel comfortable having that thin of a turret. So, we'll go 10. We'll go 10. We'll go 3. You know, we'll do it like that. And then these need to be, what were they again? 5.4 inch guns. And then 1.9 inch guns. And then we'll go ahead and what calibers? Hold on. So 45. Okay, 12, 305, 45 caliber guns. Okay, so these need to come down. So they're at 48 right now. All right, so those appropriate length guns for the ship, and then we have our the Canada 138 millimeter model 1910. This had, so it was a ahistorical for the sake of survivability. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Hold on. Math is not mathing. So okay, so hold on, I gotta figure this out. So 25 feet. So that's 300 divided by 5.4 equals 55 caliber. Okay, so I don't think we can get these guns long enough to be the proper caliber. Oh yeah, not even close. But these are these are supposed to be 5.4 by 55 caliber. 55.5 caliber, so technically I could go to 56 caliber. These are some high velocity guns at the end of the day. Holy shit. And then I'm having fun with this. Model 1902 Hotchkiss guns, the 1.9s. And we'll leave them for, we'll leave these. Like, honestly speaking, we'll just leave them. Actually, I feel like 35 is actually the number for these. I feel like that the 47 mil Hotchkiss is an anti-tank or is an anti-aircraft gun or an anti-tank gun or something like that. I feel like I've seen it's 47 by 35. I feel that for some reason. But yeah, and we still have plenty of tonnage to put a fourth turret on here. So technically, hey, you know what? It's ahistorical for right now, but we can make it pretty damn close. We can get this pretty damn close. I kind of fucks with it. The conning tower is completely obscured. Completely obscured by our forward turret here. Our B turret is just like, no, you will not see. But yeah, no, I fucks with it. Yeah, we can. She can get down on me. I fucks. And then again, let's just look at the Celavante. You want to talk about smokestacks? Let's talk about smokestacks, bud. Space for a refit. Yep. You want to talk about you want to talk about smokestacks? Let's talk about smokestacks. This thing doesn't need a smoke screen. Oh my lord. I still want to use the Celavante still because 24 knots. Like think about this. This thing started with a speed of 19 knots, and we increased it to 24 knots. It is stupid fast with how many secondaries it's got. This thing is the battle barge. The battle bus incoming! Alright. Anything, they are quite well protected. Yes, they are. They're very well protected. They are very well protected. Alright. We're actually going to go ahead and queue up... we probably can't queue that many. How much... We can queue that many. Never mind. We're queuing that many. We're going to queue 4 of them. Because we're going to keep the Beauvays in the Pacific. That was actually something... I forget who suggested it. But somebody made the suggestion, like, hey, why not keep the Beauvays and design a new ship? 100% correct. Keep them in the Pacific and just make life easy for me. So, 100% agree. And the Beauvays, because I can't refit them, because of errors with the hull, I don't know what the fuck happened with that. The Messenas, I can refit. The Beauvays, I can't. So, is what it is. Alright, so we got 3 turns until this is done. Looks like the Chinese are still kind of... They're still kind of crapping themselves trying to figure out what to do. They have no idea what to do. Ether, real quick question. I can see that your profile picture is a weapon from Destiny, but I don't know which weapon it is. All I know is my favorite gun from Destiny was the one with the bayonet, the red one with the bayonet. It just looked dope. I was like, it's terrible, but I love it. Nope. We do not consent. Wait, who are we? Who is this? The Sashi. Oh, the Koreans. Okay. Interesting. Hey, the Neely's here. Okay, let's go sink. Let's go sink these bastards. We got the Koreans. That's not a matchup that I thought I'd be talking about. Hey, yeah, you got to deal with now the Koreans and the French. Wait, what? What do you mean and the French? The name is from the game. Was my favorite auto rifle until it was sunset. Yeah. The bayonet on the Monte Carlo now works. Wait, what? What? Are you freaking kidding me? They actually added in the ability to bayonet people? That's awesome. That's actually cool. Yeah, no, I just loved... I just loved the GAT. Like, I was just like, yes. Gib. Alright, let's check out this bad boy real quick. What are the Koreans bringing into the field? Alright. She's actually a competent battleship. She's a pre-Dreadnought, so she's you know, older design, older vintage. That's perfectly fine. If I had to guess, the Setsu, this is definitely a Japanese. This is definitely Japanese. Comes with Mark II guns. So it's already got a huge advantage over the competition in this regard because it's got Mark IIs. And just overall, she's a good, solid displacement. You know, she's got... I think she's pretty much got all of her guns. She's got all of her gun ports. 6.2-inch guns. Like, that's a scary secondary. 5.1s, 2.7s, 2.5s. Oh, and they got the 2.5s. Or the... Yeah, they... Wow, look at these 2.5s, though. Like, they're kind of janky in the back here, but you got... Oh my, you got a lot of 2.5s. Damn, son. It's a competent little battleship. What does she got? So she's got anti-torp, reinforced bulkhead, Barbette 1, of course. She's only got compound armor, which kind of sucks. She's only got basic steam power. She only has black powder bursting charge, but her propellant's ballistite. What the hell? She's got friggin' ballistite, but has black powder. What? What? Okay. We rolls with it. Minor nations need me to do upgrades. My friend Drake's here. Alright, let's bring... Yeah, the gun range on this poor thing, it's only 8.4 kilometers. But she's still going to be quite dangerous at medium range because the 6-inch guns coupled with the... Oh! Torpedo detonation. Why, thank you for blowing up a little bit. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh, okay, boys. I apologize. I had to go see what the hell was going on out in the living room because holy shit, they started losing their absolute minds. Turns out my friend is a bit of an idiot. And yes, I agree with you, Ether. Definitely a brawler. Oh, that's a big boom. That 10-inch gun just went friggin' sky high. I swear to God, I swear to God, I swear to God. Are you serious? Are you serious? The Neely is not having a good time. Okay, well, that's kind of a problem. Oh my lord, these have 3 kilometer. Oh, okay, so we're starting to get into the era of long range torpedoes. We need to start being careful. That's a problem. Okay, the Neely needs to get away from this thing. And we need the Setsu to just kind of stay at skirmishing range, because if we lose the Setsu, we lose a lot of points. I don't want to lose the Setsu. Ooh. That's a very unfortunate pin. Oh, they're barely keeping her up. There she goes. There she goes. Alright. Well. yeah, you are correct in that regard, Ether, because yeah, the long lance. Oh fuck. What was the long lance? Like freaking 12 or something like that? I forget. It was like 12, 13 kilometer range. And it was, destroyers could now contend with basically any ship on the sea, and cruisers were like, "Yay, we don't have to get that close to them anymore." Korea wants cruisers. I hope I can build these. Yes, I can. Very good. All right. So one more turn. We have Pingu. Yeah, actually, I don't remember what the range on the long lance was. I feel like it was like 12 or something like that, like the first iteration of it. 610 millimeter. I think it was 20 kilometer. The one I'm thinking of a different. Hold on. Then I'm thinking of a different torpedo. Holy shit, it was 22 kilometers. What the bloody hell? Oh, wait, no. It was 22 kilometers effective firing range, maximum firing range of 40 kilometers. Jeez. What ship was I thinking? Or what torpedo was I thinking? I would have to sit back and research. Oh wait, it was there was an American torpedo that I'm thinking of. There was an American torpedo that was like 12 kilometer range. It was like a huge step up from our torpedoes that we were using at the time. And to be fair, we're only in 1903. Imagine 2 Kitakamis with long lances. So it's funny how you say that. I had 2 friends that had Kitakamis in World of Warships, and their favorite tactic to use was they would have me play as a gunboat destroyer. I would get the attention of cruisers and other things to come chasing after me, right? And then they would do an L-shaped formation and dump torps into a grid. If anything was in that grid when the torps went in the water, it died. Guaranteed. We literally baited, like, I think I played at least 100 matches in destroyers that we baited people into just the most ridiculous of ambushes. Because when all those torps go in the water, you're not getting away. Hell, 2 Kitakamis together in general was absolutely horrendous, just from the perspective of, oh, hey, there's a couple battleships steaming together. Oh, okay. L-shaped ambush. Kinda don't give a fuck about China. I really don't care. Okay. So. Heavy cruiser. Ready. Okay, so this is the heavy cruiser that we just fought 2 of these. And then, of course, their destroyer, which has stupid ranged torpedoes. Okay. Yeah, let's just go kill him. Oh, Christ. Oh, it's dark out. Alright, well, if we die, we die. We die gloriously. It's dark. I think this is the first night battle we've actually fought. What would happen if a long lance struck a modern destroyer? So, okay. So this is kind of the funny part. Remember the remember the crap, what was the destroyer? The USS Cole? Remember that? Remember that incident? Yeah. Safe to say, if a speedboat packed with a crap ton of explosives could do that to the USS Cole, imagine what a dedicated, actual, directed hit from a torpedo would do. Mind you, the USS Cole nearly sunk. Like, it nearly went down. How? What? What? How did that... I'm so confused. It didn't even show up a marker for that torpedo. What the hell? I'm, like, legitimately confused by that. Like, this is kind of a problem now because our heavy cruiser doesn't have any maneuverability. But yeah, honestly speaking, a actual torpedo hitting a modern destroyer would probably split the ship in half. Like, honestly speaking. Like, they're not designed for taking hits. They're not. There's a common misconception that just simply because of more advanced materials, that some of these ships are, you know, capable of taking hits. But what I would posit is that most of those modern materials, in reality, the advantage they give is seaworthiness. It makes the hull, you're able to shape the hull in a better way. You're able to give the hull a lot more durability underway and so on and so forth. Oh, Christ almighty. Okay, well, we're just eating torps, I guess. I can't spot them except at this distance, and that's the problem. See, this is where I wish I had, you know, flares and stuff like that. That'd be great. Star shells. Be great. Be awesome. Spotlights. You know, be perfect. Actual night fighting equipment. You know, Just a thought. Like, this destroyer is right here. Like, he's within, like, literally within torpedo range of me right now. And I cannot see him. There you go. Boom, boom. Get it under control. Come on, boys. Shit. All right, we gotta sink this cruiser at least. Come on. Like, we literally cannot see this destroyer. Oh my lord, we're about to take another one. Come on, save it, save it, save it. Come on, guys. Oh, you glorious bastards, come on. Oh, get it underway, come on. Oh, she's listing hard. She is listing really friggin' hard, and the Trahalt can't help. We need to disengage. We've taken way too much damage. Come on. Pop the smoke. The only advantage we have right now is that the heavy cruiser doesn't have a rear-facing gun, so it's only its secondaries firing at me right now. Fuck, dude. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Alright. Ah! Yeah, we just need to get the Trahalt away. If we can get the Dugari away, then that's a bonus, but I don't think we're getting her out. What were you saying about the French not being good in night battles, and then the friggin' Chinese can't hit the broadside of a barn? Ah, come on. Come on. Oh, we just... Okay, we're starting to return fire a little bit. Okay, he's out of torpedo range. That's good. That's good. It seems as if everybody is agreeing to disengage. Seems as if maybe this poor ship will survive to tell the tale. As more 10-inch shells just land really too close to it. This destroyer is probably going to... Oh! Get us out! Yes! Yes! We got out! I don't care if we lost it. We got out. Fuck yeah! Managed to save it. Holy shit. Oh, that was so close. That was so close. Oh, man. Okay. Like to not ever do that again. Hey. I said I wanted to take Morocco. Oh, man. Okay. Well, we got... Oh, boy. Okay, I said I wanted to take Morocco, but for some reason, like, it gave me the option. I don't understand what happened there. Alright, let's take Formosa, or also known as Taiwan. The sun never sets in the French Empire. Yeah, hey, we're getting there. Actually, you know what? I think... You know what? You might... Actually, I think you're completely correct, Ether. I think you are completely, absolutely correct. Because I was thinking, I'm like, maybe the sun does set over here. But, no. We got these little fucking islands. We got those. We got those. Those little bitches are ours. We got those. Those are ours. Those are our islands. Fuck yeah. The Brits are sitting pissed, like, motherfuckers. Like, how are they competing with us? How are they doing this? What is happening? Why? Oh shit. Germany, go! Germany has fully taken care of Eastern Poland. They're currently invading Lithuania. They are currently pushing towards Ukraine. Alright. Alright. Damn, Germany. You're about 35, 36 years a little early. But I fucking respect it. I fucking respect it. I'm gonna have to fight you at some point in time. It's gonna be fun fighting you. Alright, so now we get Formosa under our control. It's Keelung. Let's get our fleet around here. Move the fleet up a little bit here. And then we'll be able to take that, and then Weihue will be our next target. We're 50% of the way through this offensive in southern China. Oh my lord, it's taking so long to take it. I understand why, but still taking so long. Give me one moment, guys. Sorry about that. Alright, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Alright, let's get the fleet moving again. Alright, so we're doing pretty good across the board. We're sinking Chinese ships all over the place. Almost lost that last engagement though. That was pretty bad. I'm starting to feel a bit of a drain, so I'm definitely needing to wrap this up, unfortunately. I don't feel like pissing them off, but at the same time, I don't really care. Crap, I gotta eat it. It's annoying, but I gotta eat it. Auto-resolve. I just don't feel like fighting that right now. Yes, we'll build you a destroyer. Strike. Auto-resolve, because that's so overwhelming for us, it's unreal. Alright, so. Okay, so one more turn. We've got Taiwan under our control. We've got a lot more to go for southern China, but we are making progress. We are pushing through. Got anything else going on? Not really. It looks like oh yes. So, us blocking off the Suez was the right move. Because everybody else is able to pass right by us, but the Chinese have to go around. So, we're definitely benefiting from that. Research-wise, we can't really do anything. We finally caught up in tech, though, so that's good. So, we're not suffering too hard there. Fleet-wise, we are currently building our last. The Macenas are in Le Havre, right? Yeah, they're in Le Havre. So we'll go ahead and put these guys in Marseille and Nice. Let's just put these guys on defend. Oh, the Celevantes. Oh, we haven't refit the Celevantes yet. Oh my lord. We haven't refit those. That's a problem. Wow. Okay, I didn't realize I completely forgot to refit those, but I also did completely forget to refit these guys. So, hey, 6-1 half dozen the other right now. Alright, let's go ahead and move some extra forces out onto the field. We'll move these guys particularly. Yeah, we'll just position them here in. What's going on there? Huh? Okay. Of course, I fracked that up, apparently. Okay, wait. So, one of you are still a slow ass. Do I have the space to put you in dock? Yes, I do. Okay. We're going to put you in dock. So, you go get refit. Okay. Now, the rest of you can come out of port. Like so. Alright. And let's go ahead and roll the turn one more time. And this will be the official end for today. I was planning on going on until 6, but I'm starting to feel the drain. I'm starting to feel that I need to get used to streaming again, and just making sure that I'm not overworking myself. So, but I do want to tie this up real quick. So we will take Taiwan, and we will secure ourselves the stepping stones to taking the rest of China. No, we're not being allies. Sorry. Netherlands wants a Massena. I would love to build you a Massena, but I do not have the space to build you a Massena. I am sorry. Alright, so that is Taiwan, Penghu, under our control. Southern China is slowly but surely falling to us. We are going to go take Weiwei. We're going to start prepping some naval invasion or land invasions of northern China, because we'll be able to start really hampering their ability to defend down here as well. If we split, if we keep splitting them up, it's going to be a much better time for us. And hopefully we're able to take Port Arthur and Liaodong Peninsula, Liaodong, and take this province here, and then also Northeast Korea should be pretty easy to take as well. But being able to take these extra provinces and just really start hampering the ability of the Chinese to do anything, be a good time. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and no, once you feel the burnout, you gotta stop, because you end up playing like crap, you commentate like crap, you know, it's just not a good time. But it is January 1904. I'm pretty sure we just ran from beginning of 1903 to the beginning of 1904, so we got a full year, or maybe 1902. We now can produce 64,000-ton ships, so we are building really big ships now. And we're going to keep building really big ships, because we're going to take that all the way up to 75,000 tons, almost 76,000. We're almost to the point of making 200K ships at one time, which is massive. So let's do one last little check across the world. So we're looking at the Austrians with having Southerns, Sakhalin, under their control. We have the Russians in Oman, which is quite hilarious. Looks like Qatar is currently actually open for the taking. That's kind of cool. Wait, what's going on with this? Oh, that's okay. That's just Arabia's port right there. What else we got going on? So, looks like the Austrians and the Italians are definitely going to battle it out a little bit for control of the Balkans. But Austria is already on the back foot. They lost Bohemia and Moravia against the Germans. So the Germans are already looking pretty slick. The Reich is currently marching into Ukraine and absolutely devastating the Soviet Union. Same thing. They have 1.3 million men pushing into Lithuania. I think they should have divvied up these forces a little better. But yeah, not looking too good for the Soviet Union, apparently. And then elsewhere, of course, you know, these dirty bastards here in Western Spain. Hi, Britain. I love you. I'm going to kill you. Anything else? Nothing particular there. We did stop the Reich from expanding out of Togoland, but they can still expand down here. I would love if we start taking more of this. And then, of course, we have control of a lot over here. So we're having a good time in the Caribbean. If we can start securing a little more, that'd be better, but it's going to take us some time. Of course, the U.S. with taking Peru. You dirty bastards. You took Peru. I wanted that oil. Anyways, guys. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I will talk to you next time. Of course, these will be divvied up and they will become the campaign series on the channel. So I love you all. Have a good